been infringements on free speech that actually affect not just the British, of course, what the British do in their own country is up to them, but also affect American technology companies and by extension American citizens. So that is something that we'll talk about today at lunch.
We've had free speech for a very, very long time in the United Kingdom, and it will last for a very, very long time. Well, no, I mean, certainly we wouldn't want to reach across US citizens, and we don't, and that's absolutely right. But in relation to free speech in the UK, I'm very proud of our history here.
Ricky Gervais never holds back when it comes to free speech. Known for his sharp wit and fearless humor, he doesn't hesitate to call out politicians, especially when they try to restrict what people can say. Recently, Gervais took aim at UK's Keir Starmer following a public clash with American politician JD Vance. This wasn't just another political debate, it was a real stand for free speech. Gervais has always emphasized the importance of free speech, not just in comedy but for society as a whole. In his view, when politicians like Starmer claim to support free speech but focus more on silencing opposing voices, it becomes a real issue. To Gervais, Starmer is just another example of political figures who talk about free speech but fail to uphold it when it truly counts. As he often warns, restricting free speech leads society into dangerous territory.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'd have just done, if I hadn't looked.
You know, in the news now, you know, with these parties, the government, the people in charge were breaking the rules, having these parties in their lovely gardens. I think I've been naive all my life. It's not till now I just go, why do we trust them? Of course we shouldn't trust the people in charge. That's how they're in charge. They shouldn't be trusted.
JD Vance didn't hold back when he criticized Keir Starmer's stance on free speech, especially how it's being restricted in countries like the UK. Known for his conservative views, Vance warned that the concept of free speech is fading worldwide. He stressed the need for genuine discussions, not just political slogans or empty statements. Starmer, however, wasn't on board. He quickly interrupted Vance, proudly claiming that the UK has a strong tradition of free speech. But for many, his response felt more like a defensive reaction than a real solution to rising concerns about censorship and freedom of expression. Unimpressed, Vance pushed back, calling for deeper, more meaningful conversations, moving beyond the surface-level rhetoric often heard from politicians. He even suggested that these discussions should happen in more informal settings, like over dinner, where honest dialogue can truly take place.
Now, Keir Starmer says he is proud of Britain's history of free speech. Let that fucking sink in. As he clashes with JD Vance over praying at abortion clinics during Oval Office meeting with Trump. They got arrested. People got arrested for praying silently across the road, not even saying words or anything. People got arrested for that. There's also the fact that people were calling the Southport killer a terrorist, and then they got arrested for that. There was also the people saying that they didn't want their children to be, you know, R-worded and everything like that, and they got arrested for that.
Ricky Gervais has witnessed the shift in the comedy world firsthand. As a comedian known for pushing boundaries, he's had to reconsider his approach to humor due to the growing wave of political correctness and cancel culture. In this increasingly sensitive environment, even the smallest joke can spark outrage. While Gervais admits he's made some adjustments, he refuses to compromise on his core belief: free speech is vital. For him, silencing voices creates a stagnant society where innovation and real conversations disappear. It's not just about comedy, it's about the foundation of democracy itself. Without the freedom to speak, challenge, and express, society begins to crumble. Gervais insists this isn't just a personal fight, it's a battle for the future of democracy. Once free speech is lost, everything else starts to fall apart.
When are we going to stop taking went to Eton as a qualification to run the country? Is the in charge, do what they want. And, you know...
Ricky Gervais doesn't hold back when criticizing Keir Starmer, arguing that politicians like Starmer are exactly the kind of people we should be wary of. They appear reasonable, but their actions tell a different story, a power play masked by politeness, where free speech is sacrificed for political convenience. The irony, Gervais points out, is that Starmer claims to defend free speech, yet his policies suggest otherwise. Leaders like him talk about protecting freedoms but often fail to do so when it really counts. This became obvious during a high-profile event with Donald Trump. Starmer's attempt to maintain a calm and capable image fell flat. His body language revealed clear discomfort. Meanwhile, JD Vance remains a strong advocate for free speech, arguing that society thrives when people can speak openly and challenge ideas without fear of punishment. Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter, now X, has also been a game changer. Under Musk's leadership, the platform moved away from strict moderation, creating more space for diverse opinions. Starmer's relationship with Musk has been tense, with their ideological differences creating ongoing friction. In today's world, the fight for free speech has never been more important. Figures like Ricky Gervais, JD Vance, Elon Musk, and Donald Trump understand that without it, society risks losing not just its voice, but its foundation of freedom.